Alright guys, what's going on? So today is the morning of Friday, July 17th, and currently doing a deload week for training right now. But I also have been dieting. Dieting has been slowly picking up these past couple weeks, and yeah, I know I haven't posted in a good minute, but I'm not going to post training for this video. It's mostly going to be focused around like my diet, what I eat, and what I do, what I'm currently doing to lose weight. So let's get this video started. We got meal number 1 right here. Oikos 000 with 40 grams of blueberries. And yeah, first thing in the morning right now. So I'll eat this and then I'll show you guys what I eat next. Alright, so next thing I eat, again this is pre-workout, so first thing in the morning, 2 packets of oatmeal, and I just use the empty yogurt can thing, just throw both of them in. It's the perfect size. Saves you from washing this. So yeah, that's what 2 packets of oatmeal in this yogurt container looks like, and I just sprinkled a little bit of water in there just so that it's not making me cough while I'm eating it and choking me. But yeah, that's how I like to eat my oatmeals, as I mentioned in the previous videos.
Yeah. Alright, JID and y'all niggas need to lay out the drugs. Some of y'all need to lay out the dope. My niggas getting me straight out the boat. Pure cup, put it straight in your nose. I ain't nosy, but I know what I know. Listen, know it, I already know. I'ma go down every go with the flow. Throwing shots, boys, go for the blow. I'm the nigga for the dough. I'm the nigga for the hoe.
Alright, so as you guys just seen, we just got done with our training day today. Bench only, comp bench. You guys seen that single. Flew up, keeping singles in my programming relatively frequently, just to kind of get the practice in. Kind of like if you're a basketball player, you gotta shoot your free throws, so just getting my free throws in. And yeah, get accessories. And last clip was just doing some cardio on the bike here. So cardio is something that I just added in last week, and I've just been doing 10 minutes after each training session or later on in the training day. So 10 minutes, 5 days per week, so 50 minutes of cardio total per week. I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible because I really do not like cardio. Something else I've been also incorporating to lose weight is just being more active throughout the day. Trying to get more steps in pretty much whenever I can. That, and of course, with the diet and nutrition that I'm about to go a little bit more over. So, yeah, let's get into it. Meal number 2. I'll go ahead and show you guys right here. So, pretty much the same meals that I had been having when I was tracking, but now since we're trying to lose weight a little bit, calories are really low. I don't have rice in there. That's sweet potatoes, not carrots. So I do have a starch in there. It's just lean ground beef and sweet potatoes cooked in with like garlic and just other seasonings that you don't need to count macros for. But yeah, so this Tupperware is 9 ounces of beef. And it was just one, probably medium large size sweet potato. I roughly try to get between 250 to 275 grams. However, my sweet potatoes add up. That's what I eat the next day. And that's my 2 meals during the day when I leave the house. So I pretty much just cut the Tupperware in half, eat half at a time. And first half I usually eat my mandarin that I usually carry along. But yeah, so that's it. This is meal number 2, is half of this Tupperware, 9 ounces of beef and sweet potatoes, and then a couple hours later I'll have the other half, well, pretty much whenever I get hungry. And yeah, pretty much a staple meal. So let's go ahead and show you guys the tracking app that I actually use, that I've been using currently for this cut. So first app that I use, resource. Every morning I weigh myself with the Renfo app. It just goes Bluetooth with the scale I have, so I don't have to input any weights. And then yeah, it gives a bunch of information over here, but I really only use this app to track the weight. And then this weight app syncs to Happy Scale. Actually, the Renfo syncs to the Health app, and the Health app syncs to this. So yeah, but it all syncs together, so it gives me a place to look at data and to make adjustments as needed and look at really what's important here. So it gives you a morning average right there. I'm assuming it's the 10-day morning average because it's saying my 10-day best is 138.6, which is what I weighed in today and yesterday actually. And so this is like a milestone tracking. You can input milestones of how much you want to go. I committed to 0.3 pounds per week is what I inputted when I first started this cut. But this is really what I look at right here. Weight trends. So if this weight is trending in the positive direction, then I usually just don't even make changes. So I was at 2,000 calories once everything pretty much halted. I dropped it to 1,800 calories for the day, and once that stopped, that's when I started adding in the 10 minutes of cardio per every training session. And yeah, just to kind of keep the progress moving along, and it gives you what you lost in 7 days, 30 days, and so forth. But I'm just trying to make sure these first two things stay green. So my actual overall weight loss average per week is 0.21 pounds. And yeah, so it's a really small average, guys, especially when I'm trying to maintain strength, or I'm even trying to get stronger throughout this cut. And yeah, so this is pretty much what the weigh-ins look like. So as you guys can see, it's not straight up and down or a straight linear fashion weight loss. It goes up and down. So there's that. Then of course I also use MyFitnessPal, which I feel like is pretty much the best app for tracking everything that you eat. So I still use the free version too. So it's pretty much my goal right now, 1,800 calories, and everything lined up pretty close to what I had it on paper or what I wanted to hit. So I'm just gonna hit these numbers right here. Carbs 180, protein 158, fat 50 grams. We got a 40, 35, 25 split. So that's the current macros. And staple meals. So that meal one you guys seen right there. Meals have been pretty much the same, usually 5 days out of the week. One day I'll try to go maintenance, especially last week when I was hitting the big heavy singles. I'll try to go maintenance for 2 days, or at least one day, and then the other day if I go out to eat or go out to like a restaurant, or when the restaurants were open, I wouldn't even track that day. Meal number 2, and so this is actually, yesterday was not a typical day. Yeah, we had In-N-Out yesterday. So let's look at what a typical day looks like when meals are pretty much the same. So, oh, that wasn't even a typical day. I had some ramen at home. Okay, so here's a typical day. Damn, so mandarin and beef for lunch. Okay, dinner, things vary, usually between 2 to 3 meals. This typical day I had chicken thighs in a coating, and I air fried it. So it's basically like air fried chicken, and that'll mix up between this or like a burger that I make at home. Those are pretty much the 2 meals that I'm on right now. Or cooking chicken thighs, or another way like baking it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. And then I always try to save one like protein shake based, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, meal for the end of the day. We had strawberries in it, some almond milk. This is just like an added powder drink chocolate mix like you have in the morning. It has just like some extra vitamins and stuff, but I use it mainly for the carbs. It's just all carbs pretty much, kind of like Nesquik. And then the protein. The reason why I like to save this for the last meal is because this last meal can be completely adjustable. So the strawberries can be adjusted. We can take out the almond milk. We can use regular milk. We can use water. This can go completely out of the way. And then whatever I need to do to fill up my protein, if I just have protein left in my macros, I'll just have the protein and the water. So yeah, this will typically vary. Let's take a look at, see, even the day after, I have none of that drink mix. I'm using skim milk. Strawberries are still there, and the protein is even a different number. And yesterday we even were able to fit in some In-N-Out and some chips. And then, so all I had left over was just protein. So just protein and pretty much water. And it's a tip, guys, but if you freeze the protein and water probably for like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how strong your freezer is in the freezer, it tastes so much better. It comes out like a slush, even if it's just the protein and water. So today, we haven't filled in anything yet. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna have for dinner, but yesterday things just kind of came up. So I was able to fit in that In-N-Out and then even adjust and then still hit my macros relatively on point. Let's see what they were yesterday. So 154, 185, and 61. So slightly over on the carbs and fats, but still relatively within the calorie range. So made things a lot less stressful. And yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much everything that I'm incorporating into my diet and this weight loss phase currently. Right now, since I'm at the weight that I want to be at, usually that I am walking around before I start my cut, probably going to finish off dieting this week, keep everything the way it is, just because, like I said, it is a deload this week. We just did the heavy singles last week, and then yeah, get back into the heavier training next week, slightly higher volume. So I figured I'll be able to push harder, bumping up the calories back to maintenance, not a surplus. So maintenance next week, that's the goal. See what the weight does then, and then yeah, we'll just play it by feel. So yeah, I think that sums pretty much everything up what I'm doing right now. And yeah, looking to start posting up videos again, probably weekly, just because I have a lot more going on. Can't do the daily videos like how I did in quarantine. But yeah, that's it, guys. All right, before we do the outro, I just wanted to share one other thing that I feel like helped me kind of a lot throughout my diet. Now I know everybody has their like specific low calorie or no calorie drink that they like to make, and this is my take. And pretty much I have usually anywhere between 1 to 3 of these per day. So I got my bottle right here. I think it's about 28 or 32 ounces. Alright, so you get your ice. Alright, so we already had our ice in. You get your diet soda of choice. I'm currently on Diet Mountain Dew, usually between this, the Orange Crush, or Sprite, depending on what I'm feeling at the grocery store. And then bam, you get your Crystal Light. So I like to mix like Crystal Lights and like try to come up with different flavors, just something to look forward to. But yeah, currently mixing pink lemonade and grape. So yeah, that's a combination. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so for the total amount of Crystal Light that I like to put, this is what I like to put now. So like I said, I think it's 28 or 32 ounces. I'll go ahead and put roughly a quarter of each packet. So roughly half a packet, maybe slightly more. But yeah, that's the current, I guess, mixture that I like the way that it tastes. That's what it's looking like right now. Throw some water in this bad boy. Stir it up a little bit. Right to the top. Close that up. Mix it around a little bit, but not too much because there is soda in it. And then there you have it. 0 calorie Mountain Dew grape lemonade drink. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, it should bomb. So there it is. And back to the outro. Stay safe as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.